we got a bunch of equipment service. Preston probably told you all the combines, 8R, 7R here, all serviced, fluids changed, checked, grease good to go. Well, combines are not greased, but they are getting inspected at some point. But we need to do a little machinery shuffle, so we have to get out the 8R, 7R, well 7R so I can get to the 8R, because I need the 8R. Combines are going over to the old shop for now and getting stored over there, so we have a little bit more room. Planters coming in here, so we can start working on that and move a few more things around to get some more oil changes done. So, we need to open this door. Gotta get this thing hooked up to the planter. We're hoping this tractor works on the planter this spring, because that's what this tractor was bought for, was for the planter. And it pulls it, but doesn't pull the, struggles with traction in our hills. But this coming year, most of our fields that are gonna be corn, actually all of them are pretty flat, don't have huge hills in them. So the 9RX can go on the land roller for JT. Need a big tractor for that land roller. This pulls it, but you need an experienced operator because the back end can get a little swirly. I'm not saying JT's inexperienced, but he is a little bit inexperienced. And I saw in one of the comments on a previous video asking if that was a dirt floor or concrete floor in there. It's a concrete floor, it's that dirty. Don't worry, we're gonna clean it today. Well, we got it hooked up. Now I'm excited for planting season. Now we gotta get the sprayer out. But it doesn't fit out that door, so we gotta do a little forward and backward. We gotta get this thing inside. It's not winterized. We don't winterize any of our stuff because we have all heated buildings. Now heading over to the old shop. Gotta get the floor cleaned over there. They're over there with the sweeper. We got her full of water and we're on our way. It's a little nippy out here though. Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely get stuck. Oh, we're so getting stuck. So we're over here in the old shop getting the floor all cleaned up before we bring everything back in here. I finally showed up. I woke up for the day, I guess. And I did get a comment a while ago asking if the old shop floor is dirt or if it's concrete. And yeah, it was just that dirty. It got neglected for quite a while. And we were pulling the large excavator in here when it was really muddy, and that just really dropped off a lot of dirt. This is looking a lot better in here. It's really nice being able to see the floor in here now. It's actually clean. We're starting to pull stuff in. We got the first combine here. Okay, we're gonna attempt to open the auger up to make some more room here without hitting the wall. Oh! That made me a little nervous. Dad, how'd that make you feel?
That made me really nervous.
Hit the disconnect, because this thing I think will be in here for quite a while. Now I think the sprayer trailer will fit here. Before it wouldn't. Okay, now we're gonna bring in the grain cart that's all washed up, serviced up, and ready to go for next year. That's gonna get tucked in the other corner, or we won't touch it till hopefully next fall, but I got a feeling when we're hauling out some grain, we're probably gonna be hooking back up to this thing. I'm coming in front of him here so that he can see me, so he roughly knows, because I can see back there too. You can't see much of that big behemoth backing up. The tractor looks a little cold. She was sitting outside all night. Dad is also behind him on the phone with Brandon in the tractor. I don't know how this one comes apart. So I'm hooked the pin and drive the tractor forward. Why won't it come apart? Here, blow that out. There must have just been a little bit of dust in it or something. I don't know. Well, I think we got everything we possibly can get crammed in the old shop over here in here. We got 3 combines, the grain cart, one of the excavators, 2 semis, a pickup, and a fuel trailer.
And let me tell you, I think it's an art to get the sardines packed in here. Like, to figure out the best way, because like the augers stick out so much, so you got to try to make it right so they don't take much room, and it's a science, okay? That's where I'm getting at. Now we're over here in the new shop, just cleaning up, trying to get stuff put back in here and organized so it can all be worked on, oil change, cleaning, machinery shuffle every day. Well, we got a lot of stuff moved around so everything fits better. We got the pickups tucked in over here. We got the sprayer trailer in the first bay here, so this can get washed up and worked on. There's a few things that need a little maintenance. I know a few hoses blew on it. And then over here we got a bunch of tractors lined up for oil changes and services. We got all 3 RXs and the wheel loader, or payload, or whatever you want to call it. We got George driving around aimlessly. Remember how I was saying George is aimlessly driving around with the scrubber? Yeah. He overfilled it and now they can't lift it.
I had to get you a workout, dude.
Now they want me to lift it.
Oh my gosh!
I think two people.
Oh. Sure, you got dust in my eyes.
My bad. Well, after getting everything moved around, we started working on everything here. And we got this hose here on the fiber sprayer trailer that had a giant hole in it replaced. That was not fun. And got the switch all fixed up here so that works properly. I think the only other thing we really have to do to the trailer here is we gotta get it washed up. It's kind of getting bad and gross under here and causing some rust and corrosion. So we definitely want to get this washed up. And then we'll get this put back over in the other shop. Over here by the oil changing station, we got the 3 quad tracks lined up like I was saying before. And we started complete flush on this one. And after we realized how much oil it takes and the 6 plugs you have to drain to get all the transmission oil drained, we realized we only have enough oil for 1 tractor. So that's cool, right, Brandon? Mm-hmm. So currently right now, this thing does not have any oil in it. Everything's drained, engine and everything. Cameron's been just going to town on...
They drained it on the floor like you said.
Yeah. Cameron's been going to town and changing filters, and it looks like making quite the mess.
I'm just trying to re-lubricate the concrete.
Are you wearing the oil? Are you wearing the oil changes?
Yes.
Perfect. Means he's doing a good job. He made a mess back here too. I don't know how that's possible. I'm up under the sprayer here and there's some kind of flux capacitor leaking, so I gotta investigate it. I don't actually know what it is. I think it's just this leaking, honestly. That's so loose. Dad, the fact that I can move this by hand, I think I found where it's leaking. So I didn't use a wrench at all. I just grabbed this and twisted it off.
Okay, but the elbow that goes into the pump is the piece that's leaking.
Wouldn't it be this that's leaking, being that I just literally just turned it off by hand like it was nothing?
See if you can turn that elbow at all. If that elbow doesn't turn, maybe it was that. So how bad is it in the pump? Can we get it turned out of the pump?
I highly doubt it. I mean, maybe if the guy takes it off there, the guy can maybe get it worked out, but as it sits up there, I don't think it's possible. Why does brake clean smell so good? Ah, fumes. Okay, since this fitting rusted and just busted out of there and was leaking, now I gotta try to get it out of there. And I don't know, this is not gonna be a fun job. Trade it in, buy a new one. Right, JT?
I agree.
I mean, maybe I can get an easy out in there and get it to spin. Or the shot, right? Okay, the real question is, where are our easy out sets? Not there. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Maybe a crescent wrench, I guess. I love when dust falls into my eyes. Well, we did not get threads cut in there like we wanted to. So now the next thing is I gotta take it off of there and see once more what we can do. We might end up having to buy a whole new pump, but maybe with it off, I can get some threads cut into it, work it a little better. I don't know. I just work here, we'll see once. We got it filling. The fillage is happening. Filters, all new filters are on now, so they started pumping her up. This one I think is gonna take a little while there, Cameron.
Yeah.
Approximately like all the oil over there for one tractor.
Takes 227 liters and we're at 38.
If any of you have any bright ideas or suggestions to get our roof to stop leaking, it's been doing it basically since the day it was built. We went up there and flex sealed a bunch, but that didn't do much. I'm thinking maybe now the eave is letting moisture in, maybe we should spray foam that shut. I don't know, I just work here, but having a new shop that leaks is not the coolest thing ever.